Greetings everybody, Kind of Games Online. Welcome to the finale, the final episode of Persona Q Shadow of the Labyrinth. Last time, we started with the New Game Plus side quests. We took out 2 of the 3. And in this episode, we're gonna do the last side quest in the entire game. A Family Affair. The prerequisite for this quest is you need to beat the game on both the Persona 3 and the Persona 4 side. Here we go.
Are you sure you would like... So, the time has finally come that you've accepted this request. Well then. Sister? Theo? Code Red! We have an emergency!
Well done in making it thus far, Hero of Light.
What? Hero?
We are the minions of the mighty Overlord, Elizabeth. It's best that you surrender and...
Just surrender already.
Just surrender already.
I don't know what to say to this.
Your evil deeds are known to the heavens, and to I, Elizabeth. I won't let you ignore the burden you imposed upon Margaret by fusing countless personas. Worse, you exploited the odor, forcing him to create staggering amounts of equipment. How inhumane! But most of all, how dare thee eat the flan that I, Elizabeth, had been saving for later! Now, take your sword in hand. I shall sever your head from your body at once!
My thoughts exactly. Just what is going on here?
How long are we going to maintain this charade? It's keeping us from discussing the topic at hand.
Sister, establishing the mood is the absolute most important step. Well then, we have made this request because of the aforementioned reasons. Its nature is simple. Fight against us and emerge victorious. By the by, the earlier accusations, except for my flaw, are all false. So please be at ease. Indeed, the moment I realized that my flawn had simply gone missing,
And that's enough. I'll take over from here. The request is as you heard. We wish for you to fight we three and win.
Why make such a request?
We are always bystanders of fate. That is our role, after all. We have no objections to it. But watching you stand tall, even while being tossed about by fate, stirred a certain emotion in us.
We gain the desire to accomplish something by our own strength as well. We wish to test our own limits and overcome that boundary. It made us want to believe that even we can do something. It was that kind of feeling. I do not fully understand this mysterious emotion of belief, but it's undeniable that within my heart lives a wish I want to believe in.
you have all stated that people change through encounters. In which case, we have changed here as well. Since you've changed us, it is your obligation to see what we might accomplish. Don't you think so?
Please, I ask that you have a serious battle. No, a solemn battle with us. We wish to know as well what we might achieve at the end of this fight.
And we wish for you to win. Normally, it would be impossible to defeat we who preside over power. Yet we wish to feel... We wish to believe that you will accomplish this impossible feat. The battleground will be the Velvet Room, the place where everything began. Please come by when you've made every preparation you could possibly make.
It is as she says. Make every preparation you possibly can. As this is the toughest battle in the game. Now, one thing I should point out. Both I and you have new personas. I put Zeus on myself, and on you, I put Warrior Zeus. These are the last 2 personas we got to complete the compendium, so I feel like it's only fitting that they join us for this battle. But, I think we're as armed as we'll ever be, so...
Welcome.
There's a new option. Fight the Ultimate Ones. Before you choose this, though, in addition to arming yourself as well as you can, one other thing to make sure. Do not equip the Omnipotent Orb. We'll get into why when we start the battle.
Ah, so it seems the time has finally come. My brother and sister will arrive shortly. Are you sure you're ready?
I'm as ready as I'll ever be.
Let us make this a battle to remember. Be clear on one thing. We will not tolerate any half measures. Of course, the same is true for my own son. Try not to fall too quickly.
Go, everyone!
Starting off this fight against the Velvet Room residents. The reason I said do not have the Omnipotent Orb equipped is if you have it equipped, they will Megadolion spam your entire party for 9,999 damage. Well, let's open this up with a Healing Breeze. It seems like the way we'd always open up a tough fight. Start with a Debilitate on Elizabeth. Akihiko, you use Power Charge. Make yourself buff. Actually, yeah, I was debating using Matalunda, but I think we'll go for the Power Charge. You use Heat Riser. Then there's not really much you can do right now, because you're there for mainly backup. So you just use Soul Slice. It's gonna be a battle to remember, so might as well start it right and early. Debilitate is now on Elizabeth. Akihiko's Power Charge. Chie will be as well. Charge Shot. Now the way these three attack, Theodora is mainly there for backup, so like he'll cure status ailments, stuff like that. Elizabeth hits you with single attack skills, like as we saw she used Agidyne. And Margaret uses multi-hit skills, as we saw she used Maragidyne. Unfortunately, Zen has already taken a decent amount of damage. So you can tell we're already in for a tough fight. We'll throw up a Debility on Theodore next. We'll go for Dance Macabre. Also Toby, because they're going to do a ton of damage. Heat Riser on Chie. Zen, I guess you can just guard for now.
Leave it to me.
And that's definitely a decent amount of damage. You want to focus your attacks mainly on Elizabeth and Theodore. Try to balance out how much damage you're doing to both of them. Just take my word for it. Ooh, nice kick. Okay, Buvadine unfortunately missed, but it was going to hit Chie anyway, so it really wouldn't do much damage. Just because they're the most powerful enemies in the game does not mean that they still have smart AI. Time to do more damage. Ooh, and we get the Heroic Gemini, yes! That is awesome.
I thought that you might be unfazed by attacks of this intensity, and so I was right.
There is no need to hold back. By all means, strike with lethal force.
The time has come for us to raise the stakes. There will be no relaxing just yet.
Yep, the battle's gonna be tougher from here on out. Let's go ahead and throw up another Healing Breeze. I'm gonna use Myriad Arrows and hope to get a boost, keep it, and then get a free Debilitate. Akihiko, you use Power Charge on yourself again. Chie, you're boosted so you can use Power Charge for free. You, what can you do? I guess just go for the Rajan Zan on Elizabeth. Zen, I'm gonna have you use Life Goblet on the back row so we can get some healing for yourself. And we'll see how this turn ends up. Life Wall. So now the only one taking damage this turn is Theodore, which I think the only ability that I have for attacking is Myriad Arrows. Well, actually, Rajan Zen as well. That shouldn't be too terribly bad. At least that's the hope. Ooh, Hero Gemini, awesome. Yeah, Myriad Arrows, you can see it's very similar to Hasotobe and Dance Macabre. Though despite that, I still like Hasotobe and Dance Macabre a lot more. A lot more accurate, but Myriad Arrows is still not a bad skill. Rajan Zan, ooh, that's like one of the best things I could have asked for. For you to get a boost right now. Also, that Life God was going to be kind of pointless now because...
Leader, you can only use physical attacks now. Please be careful.
I have no choice but to use Myriad Arrows again then, don't I? Akiko, you're already power charged, so that shouldn't be a big deal. It just should be. Oh, actually, Heat Rise is about to fall off. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna renew it. I was debating using Medea Rahan, but we're not yet fully, like, we haven't really taken much damage yet. And I'm gonna use Be Calm. So we can get rid of those magic binds. Dance Macabre. And we get the Heroic Gemini as well on top of that. So it only attacked Margaret. Myriad Arrows, go! Matarunda, that's not good. Theodyne, there's worse options. And I'm guessing, oh, Magarudyne. I was gonna say Mazdeodyne. Unfortunately, that gets rid of both our boosts. Let's go ahead and Be Calm. Hasotobe, do lots of damage. Debilitate wore off, unfortunately.
It's just as I thought. You hold a wondrous power within.
What is this I'm feeling? I shall fight more solemnly from here on.
It seems you have kindled a flame in my sister. Please take even greater care than before. Leader, your attack power's been reduced. Be careful.
Now, on this turn, turn 5, you want to defend here. Because on the 5th turn, they're going to do an all-out attack. It's not fair you can only do all-out attacks. We want to make sure we have minimal damage being taken from that. So everyone survived, and that's what I was looking for. However, it's only going to get tougher from here on out for a very specific reason, actually.
Your attack power has been reduced.
Now, Debilitate has fallen off both Elizabeth and Theodore, unfortunately. Theodore is close to death, so I think I can get away with just putting a Debilitate on Elizabeth. Okay, neither of them have a power charge, so we're gonna power charge. Power charge. And as much as I want to use Heat Riser on Chie, I think it's more in our interest to go for the Medea Rahan. And then Zen. Use Soul Slice on... Just use it on Elizabeth, why not? Life Wall... Well, I don't think we're really attacking much. I think the only attacking we're doing this turn is Soul Slice. But as I said, there is a specific reason why the battle gets harder from here on out. And it will become apparent very soon. They've all gone to attack. Ooh, Matarukaja. I'm gonna want to fix that. As you can see, they each get 3. They get 2 attacks per turn, pretty much. Which sucks. Alright, I'll take the critical hit. Alright, but now what? That's the other question, because...
Kiyotan's attack power is lower.
You know what? The Matarunda is gonna fall off next turn. I think I don't really need to worry about that much. But they have Matarakaja up, so we're gonna fix that as soon as possible and get rid of it with Deikaja. Dance Macabre, Hasotobe, and Heat Riser. Zen, what do I want you to do? We're all pretty much fully healed. So, Soul Slice on Elizabeth.
Here goes.
Do some more damage, ideally to Elizabeth. The Kaja, last thing I need is for you to wipe out my entire party because you have a Matato Kaja up. My Bufadine, not the worst thing in the world. Maraku Kaja, eh? I don't know what I'm doing next turn. Heat Riser once again. If we can take out one of them, this battle's gonna get a lot easier. Theodore, you're almost down. Yes, heroic Gemini. Alright then.
Elizabeth, Theo, fighting with all your strength is key to reaching your limits.
You are right. I shall not bother to hold back any longer.
The true battle has only just begun. It would be a shame for you to fall at this point.
We still have a long road ahead of us. I know I said that before, but it is true. At the very least, Theodore is almost down. And Elizabeth is getting down there, really. Let's go ahead and get rid of that Marakun. Well, actually, I think what I'm actually going to do instead is... I have a feeling if this is falling apart, Theodore's going to use Masuka Kaja next. So I'm just not going to use Debilitate on him right now. Since we're going to be power charging this turn, if he does use Masuka Kaja, then I can use Day Kaja next turn to get rid of that and Raku Kaja on the same turn. Plus, I'm the fastest one out of the groups that we have coming into this fight, so that doubly helps. Key Riser's about to fall off Akihiko, so we'll renew that. Zen... Soul Slice.
Time to make my move.
Well, let's see if my prediction is correct. Here's hoping. Oh no, he's using Spin Slash. Okay. And it missed all of us. Oh, ugh, Silent Song. Well, so much for getting rid of those defenses. Apparently I made a poor choice. Oh, and even worse, Zen's also silenced. That really... I don't like that at all. Lullaby Song? Really? And Margarudine. At least it's gonna wake us up. Not like I like the damage it does. Oh, that's the worst time for that to wear off. Alright, well, we're renewing it. I guess I'm going for Myriad Arrows, Dance Macabre, Hasotobe. You are definitely using Madir-Rahan. And then you just guard. It's really my best bet at this point. Theodore's going to be taking hits for everyone, but if we can take him down, that life will no longer be in effect, so... That's the hope here. Yep, there goes Theodore. However, here's where the main problem comes in. Once you take down either Elizabeth or Theodore, you have to make sure you take out the other one fast. Because if you wait too long, the other one is going to use Samurai Charm. Also, that sucks a lot. That also sucks a lot. Oh, that just is so terrible. It's so bad, no. I wanted to use Madir-Rahan.
2 enemies remain.
Let's all take a breath.
I'll just go for Hasotobe again. You know what? Just in case. Do I want to? Yes, I'm going... Well, actually... So hard to think. No. If we're lucky, we can take down Elizabeth this turn. Let's hope. I don't think we're gonna be able to, though. Oh, it was high hopes. Gonna all guard. Really, Mataro Kaja again? That's not what I like to see. Megadolion? That's also what I don't like to see. Marakunda? I don't like to see that either. Okay, everyone survived. Madeira Rahan. Thank God. We gotta really get ourselves organized again.
Leader, your defense has been reduced.
No, not defend. Gonna make that mistake again and again, aren't I? I think I just gotta make a push to try to take down Elizabeth. So I think I'm gonna do just that. Because the last thing I need is for her to use Samurai Crime to bring back Theodore. I will at least use Dekunda, so that way we can get rid of Marakunda. But fortunately, I think the worst of this battle has passed. Asotobe, let's hope. Okay, good. Elizabeth is down. Margaret's all that's left. So this battle should be smooth sailing from here on out. I probably didn't need to use God's Hand in that case. I probably could have gone for something else like Dekaja. But I'm still glad I did what I did, because otherwise we might have been in some hot water. Maragidine? Fortunately, now that Margaret is by herself... Oh god, but if she keeps doing stuff like that... Let's at least get rid of that. Soul Slice. Alright.
There is one enemy remaining.
We got a little bit more to go. We'll go for one last Madeira. We have exactly enough SP. Let's do this. It's been a long fight, but it's winding down to its end. Well, that was useful. My only concern is whether or not else we're gonna survive. Okay. Well, Zen's gone. But at least we got off that Madeira Rahan, so we're back in business. Hasotobe, go! She's still not gone, but she has to be close at this point. Yep. Let's finish this. It's been a long battle, but it's finally come to an end.
We've lost. I thought there would be some kind of epiphany at the end of our battle, but I hear no voice speaking to me. All I feel is an overwhelming sense of fulfillment. Yes, this in itself must be the answer.
There is something like the gleam of a jewel dwelling in each of your hearts. That must be the cry of life. You use every means you have to desperately struggle and writhe. That must be what it means to live.
While we were fighting you, there was little doubt that we were living as well. Perhaps it was simply that which we had been yearning for.
Anyway, thank you for granting us our satisfaction. We will continue to assist you, unchanged from before. Also, your reward will be waiting at the nurse's office, so don't forget to stop by.
We've done it.
I was...
The most difficult battle in the game is now behind us. Let's go ahead and take a victory healing. And the final request is done.
Thank you for fighting getting us seriously. I will go fetch my sister and Theo, so please wait a moment.
That was quite a heated battle just now. My heart still trembles to think of it.
Yes, it was truly a wondrous time. Well then, please take this. There are no longer any rewards that could be of assistance to you. This is just an ordinary item, but it is our gift to you in honor of your victory over us, showing us the gleam of life.
We get the Adamus bookmark.
We wish to fight you again sometime. With that day in mind, we will continue to further train ourselves. And on that day, I shall have my revenge for my lost blonde.
To make one thing clear, they aren't the ones who ate your flan.
Dear me. Theo?
It wasn't me either.
It was me.
Theo!
I'll be on my way to buy another at once.
Well then, it's about time that we returned to our original duties. Excuse us.
And that's it. That is every last thing I wanted to cover in Persona Q, Shadow of the Labyrinth. Well, almost. When you beat the game in New Game Plus, at the very end, you'll get a special scene for beating the game on New Game Plus, and that is the last thing I want to show off. And that's how we're going to be closing this entire Let's Play. So, you won't be hearing any commentary from me in that section, so, I've been Okami of Games, and I will see you guys in another Let's Play.
Hey, I've got a great idea. Why don't we take a picture of all of us? Oh, good idea. Okay then, everyone gather round. Here it comes. Thanks, everyone. I'm glad I met you.